I love Pedro Pascal. He's so cool. He's so funny. I wish I could be so much like him. Guys, this dude is a Freemason fraud, and I'm gonna prove it to you. And not only that, but he's not even a real person. He's a guy with prosthetics and a mask. And I'm gonna prove that to you too. Follow along. And if you're new to my stuff and you haven't seen what I do, I prove that actors play more roles than you could ever realize. They play people outside of movies. They parade around as literal different people. I've exposed it many times. You can literally, this is from Google. They show my stuff on Google. Brad Pitt is Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro isn't a real person, just like Pedro Pascal isn't. But we'll get to that in a second. What I want to first show you is how clearly he is part of the club. And what club is that? Well, let's take a look. It's this club. Maybe you don't know about these guys, but they run everything. If you want to get to the top and things, you got to become one of these. And they put the truth about it right in plain sight. Does that symbol look familiar to you at all? No? How about now? Yeah, see that part of it? It's literally Twitter. And these guys, they have a few other ways they show their loyalty or their symbolism that they're one of these. It can be this for 666 or 33 because they both make sense when you have 3 fingers, or it makes a 6, a 6, and a 6. And they show this little sign because it's that right there. And they love to do these too. This one, because it looks like this part of their symbol. And well, we already talked about that, but let's get back to Pedro.
To tell you how violating this was.
Here's that cool guy, Pedro, doing that hand symbol. I'm not even gonna do, and he goes 1, 2, 3 times. 4, 6, 6, 6. But hang on, there's a lot more.
And your career survived. You were
My
able
career
to
survived.
overcome that. I mean, that's,
Yeah, that's a normal way to laugh. Come on, people. It's time to see this stuff. Just you wait, there's still more.
the paparazzi even, and I think this is quite fascinating, this was a viral thing.
Oh, God.
They got your coffee order and then zeroed in on an insane order, by the way.
Listen.
How many?
6. Is that 6 extra shots or 6 total?
It just happened to have 6 extra shots that Jimmy makes sure to tell you 3 times. And not only that, but there's a 6 here, and then 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So 66. Guys, it's not even a real receipt. They're just rubbing it in your nose that they worship the guy that they worship. Now back to him being a complete fraud and not even being who he says he is. I'm putting it together still, and I don't like to put information out unless I'm 100% sure, and I have so much that is impossible to deny, but I'm looking for my smoking gun. And until I find my smoking gun, I'm not going to release the who's playing him. But if you want to take a guess, you can put it right in the comments, or if you want to write no right this second, go to my subscription. It's $2. It helps support me. I do all sorts of extra content in there. Most of the time, I'm giving you information ahead of time, and then also most of the time, I'm giving you more detailed information because for whatever reason, they don't censor in the subscription like they do here. They're probably even going to censor this video because I have been blatant and I haven't been as sarcastic and tiptoed around it as much. I've been right out in the open. So, man, I'm probably going to have to redo this video as I'm sitting here talking about it. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Subscribe and go see who he really is right now. Otherwise, wait a couple days and I'll tell you like I'm going to tell the rest of the world because I never hold back truth. Sometimes I just give my subscribers the early gift. And if you're not patient, you should have subscribed a month ago. Anyway, of course, all this for entertainment purpose. I'm sure Pedro was just hot on the scene in his 50s or 60s out of nowhere. And his face looks like Siliputty and all those symbols that he was throwing. Just complete coincidence. I'm a satire account, entertainment only.